What's happening, YouTube? This is A Hooks with UC A Hooks TV. Before I get this video started, let me send a special shout out to Robert Plant, also Rob at YouTube and On the Budget. Hey, those two guys right there helped me a lot. Very informative on everything they do, as you can see in their videos. If you're not following them, make sure you go follow and subscribe with them along with me as well. I'm new on this YouTube thing, but I have a lot of ideas, and a lot of the things that I want to do to my charger, I hadn't really seen a lot of it out there, and I'll show you. My 2015 Dodge Charger RT. Yes, it is a RT. I have the Scat Pack front end with the fog lights, and I actually changed those out from the halogen to the LEDs. I have a sniper hood, custom painted with the vents. They are fully functional, and it actually works. I'm still working on the lineup, as you can see. We got a look gap. It'll soon be fixed, I hope. I went with I didn't want to use a marker yet, the RT badge or anything yet. It is a RT. I actually plastic dipped the wheels myself along with the side markers, as you can see. Custom paint. That is paint, not vinyl. That's Lux. That's from Lux Concept. I'm actually going to take those off and get the whole thing actually tinted, probably 20%. I debadged everything, as you can see. I have Super 44 Flowmasters. I have some Super 10s I'll be installing pretty soon. I had the rear wing, this little guy right here. And I also had the roof vinyled in black, but I took it off. I kind of thought it was going to be doing too much from that to that with the black roofing on top. So I completely took that black roof off. And my side markers, as you can see, that's from Lux Concepts as well. And I actually had these on there as well, but the guy that painted my vehicle, he took them off. I don't know why. And Lux, they're actually sending me some more. But there it is. And this is actually new too, this Hellcat spoiler. I had the 3-piece spoiler that actually went from that, it was on this panel, and then that panel over there. I took that off. And while we're back here, let me show you this guy. I got one big gorilla in the trunk. A lot of you gonna say, where's your trunk space? Well, you know, I really don't need the trunk space, but I will be downgrading that box though, because I do want something a little smaller. But as you can see, that the red and black theme continues through the trunk. And for the outside, that might just be it for the outside, with the sniper hood, the front end of a Scat Pack with the LEDs for the fogs, not the halogen. Now as we move to the inside, it's dirty, so y'all can't judge me. It's raining down here in Texas right now. Oh yeah, I did do that install. The door seal guards, they're all the way around. And my interior, it did come factory like that. First thing you probably notice is this is a Hellcat steering wheel. but I use my same. I do not claim to have a Hellcat at all, but I just like their pieces on their vehicles. I like their looks, a lot of their looks. I got those upgraded pedals, and like again, it's raining in Texas, so everything's pretty dirty. Of course, the 75-cent mod, which is no longer 75 cents, of course. And got this push button starter as well. Got that from Steve White. And bam, we got Apple TV in here. We do have Apple TV, and it's fully functional. Let me see. Let me put on a video. Just a YouTube ad.
Yeah, what up? Yeah, Fetty on the way. Or should I get the house together?
You can see the quality is absolutely perfect, like 100% perfect, and the audio is perfect as well. The audio and the video quality is perfect. While we were in the front seat, I have the blend mount for my Escort Max radar detector. Also, I continued that 75-cent mod up there, along with red LEDs for these lights and white LEDs for the entire car. Even down there, there's white LEDs. What else? I've done a lot of different mods. Oh yeah, the windows. They're 5% all the way around. The front windshield is not 5%. I even added a layer of 5% on my sunroof up there as well. What else? My back seat is extremely horrible right now, so that just may very well be most of the mods. I have a ton of mods, but those are the ones that I could just think of right now. And yeah, that's about it. We also have that Tazer mod down there as well, and the AV cables for the Tazer mod. That's how I'm making half of this project work with the Apple TV. With that Tazer mod, I do have it set so I'll see a Hellcat when I start it up, along with the SRT. Again, I do not have a SRT. I do not have a Hellcat. I do not have a Jetpack. I don't have any of those things. But I like that, having the Hellcat settings, because I have it'll actually show you a red car for my pretty much everything. If my gauges are red, pretty much everything. My gauges are red, as you can see. Vehicle info. That right there. It's a red Hellcat right there. You can see my car is red, so why not have a red car on your eVic screen? And I do have the performance pages and all that stuff. I'm actually still working with Joe over there at Tazer, because my performance pages, they have like some crazy stuff going on with them. Every time I click it, it's nothing. But Joe, he's been pretty helpful with me on solving that issue. under the hood, I have very minimal under the hood. It's almost stock, but it's extremely dirty, as you can see. But I have a cold air intake Mopar along with the strut tower bar as well. Everything else is pretty basic. Oh yeah, I have a oil catch can as well. I got that from Diablo Sport. I have, along with the actual, what do you call that thing? I have a Trinity T1000 programmer, but I actually can't use it until I get a unlocked PCM due to guys locking their PCMs this year, starting 2015. But that's it. That's under the hood. That's a beast. Those fog lights are extremely bright, you guys. Extremely bright. At nighttime, I could actually use those instead of headlights. But we'll do another full shot for you guys. There it is. My Dodge Charger RT. That is my son right there playing on the other side of the vehicle, inside of the vehicle. And I think I said I had 5% all the way around, guys. I'm sorry about that. That's not 5% up there. That's only 20% in the front. But in the back, I have 2 layers of 5%. Also, 3 layers of 5% tint on the back right here. It's extremely dark. Extremely dark. And for the most part, I'm thinking that may very well be it. Yeah, that's it. And again, YouTube, if you have any questions, any issues, you don't know if something gonna work, I'm not the smartest man in the world. I promise you I'm not. But if it's a good idea, more than likely I've tried it, and or maybe I haven't tried it. Any other mods that I've done that you've seen today on my car, if you want to know anything more about it, then just give me a shout, give me a comment. And before I go, I want to give a big shout out to Rob Plant. I don't know how to say your last name, Rob. And also Rob over there with YouTube and on a budget. Those two guys, man, they're very knowledgeable about these chargers. Until next time, YouTube, this is A Hooks with UC A Hooks TV.